Brittle bones aren't something you think too much about when you're feeling young and invincible. It's later in life, when a broken hip or wrist robs you of your independence, sometimes permanently, that the issue really hits home. But weak bones don't become weak overnight. It's a gradual process that happens over decades. The good news is looking after your bones throughout life can make a big difference later on. Keeping your bones in good shape isn't just about getting enough calcium. Exercise is a key factor too. Moving our bodies exerts forces on bones that make them grow strong. But some types of exercise are much better for bones than others. If you're doing aerobic exercise, that is something that gets your whole body moving, it needs to be done in a standing position because this puts a greater load on your bones. Sports like cycling or swimming are great for fitness generally, but they have little effect on bone health. And the higher the impact of the exercise, the better. A power walk is better than a slow stroll, and jogging or running is even better still. Sports that involve jumping are great because the forces on your body are transferred higher up your legs and spine. But if team sports aren't your thing, you can still get benefits by doing isolated exercises such as skipping. Of course, high-impact exercise isn't feasible for everyone, especially if you've got painful joints or you're a woman with a weak pelvic floor. There are alternatives, though, that are a bit gentler on the system. The lowest impact option is going up on your toes and then dropping down onto your heels, keeping your knees straight. Touching the back of a chair for balance is fine. Then there's a range of options for increasing the load, depending on what you can handle. Short jumps with both knees bent. Or bigger jumps. Or for an even greater challenge, single leg hops, again with the knee bent. Whichever option you choose, the goal is to do the exercise 50 times on 3 days spread throughout the week. You can also build bone strength by lifting weights. And in this case, the exercises work just as well in the sitting or lying position as standing. Free weights or machines are better than using resistance bands. Either way, for maximum benefit to your bones, the load should feel challenging. As soon as 2 sets of 8 to 12 repetitions no longer feels hard, you should try a heavier weight. Taking 1 second to lift and 3 to lower gives the most benefit. And once you've done a set, that's your 8 to 12 lifts, pause for say a minute before you start again. That's better for your bones than working at a steady pace without breaks. Whatever you do, it'll need to get progressively harder if you want to continue to improve your bones. So over time, the weights lifted need to be heavier, or if you're walking or jogging, the incline needs to get progressively steeper. Of course, if there's any suggestion of brittle bones already, or if you're at all unsure of your limits, do seek expert advice first.